meteorologist Derek Beasley.
Well, Derek, we're looking at seeing a potential weather event here that we have not seen along the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, we've seen snow down here, but you're talking about the ice has the potential to be historic, really bad news.
And especially considering the flora that we have down here. We have a lot of pine trees, and you know, especially if you live parts of North Alabama, North Mississippi that get ice storms like this, it can certainly bring those pine trees down. We haven't seen anything quite like this as far back as I could remember, and I've actually had a conversation with a forecaster from the National Weather Service who's grew up in this area. Never seen anything like it as far as accumulating ice in our area. So this is what we're concerned about, the potential for accumulating ice that could potentially cause some power outages and tree damage across the region. Not only that, we're going to have winds potentially gusting up to about 20 miles an hour. That is also going to cause some problems with the weight of the ice. So winter storm warning in effect now. This winter storm warning goes through Wednesday morning, and it includes the entire area. And what we're looking at now is the freezing line. Notice that blue line right there. That is the freezing line, so it's a long ways away. We're still in the 60s, but the Arctic front's pushing through, and the temperatures will continue to drop through midnight tonight. I don't anticipate really any road problems at the earliest until probably midday tomorrow. It looks like by tomorrow evening, though, things are really going to start to go downhill fast, and certainly by tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, likely most roads in the area are going to be impassable and extremely dangerous across the region. Temperatures continue to drop now. 59 in Mobile. Temperatures still holding at about 61 in Pensacola. Through midnight, temperatures only falling back to around 40 degrees, so right now, this evening looks fine. This is the time to prepare. Now, with this particular storm, this isn't the apocalypse, this isn't Armageddon. What we're looking at is inconvenience for perhaps about 1 to 2 days. So we're talking get whatever you need to get done today, because tomorrow and Wednesday probably going to be difficult to get out on the roadways and do what you need to do. So if you could be inconvenienced for a couple of days, you're going to be fine as we get through this whole thing. But if we do see those ice accumulations that we're expecting, we're likely going to have power outages for quite an extended period of time across the area. So this is what we're expecting for Tuesday. Primarily freezing rain to start things off. So we're pretty confident in that the whole event's going to start off as freezing rain and sleet. It will gradually change over to snow, particularly up north, as the air in the atmosphere, the cold air gets deeper. And that's one of the things. The deeper the cold air is, the more of the entire atmosphere is below freezing. That will allow the snowflakes to make it all the way to the ground. That will not happen in Mobile until tomorrow night. So we expect freezing rain and sleet, transitioning to sleet and snow, and we're likely going to be seeing some accumulations from both ice and snow here as we go through the overnight hours and into Wednesday. So by Tuesday night, freezing rain to sleet to all snow. We could see snowfall totals from 1 to 4 inches, with the highest totals just off to our north, and we'll show that map to you here in just a few minutes. Again, the highest totals along and north of I-65. Very dangerous driving conditions expected here through Tuesday night and into Wednesday. By Wednesday, though, it's all going to wrap up early, so this thing's going to be out of here pretty quickly. We're actually going to see some sunshine, but there's still likely going to be some slick spots into the afternoon. And again, those storm totals, about a ½ inch of ice, and here in Mobile, probably about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall. So here's where we're expecting ice Tuesday. The snow and sleet stays to the north. By Tuesday night, the snow line starts to transition farther towards the south, and then by Wednesday morning, this whole thing starts to wrap up across our area. So snowfall accumulation right in this vicinity here, 2 to 4 inches north of Mobile. For Mobile itself, we're looking at the snow starting late tomorrow night through Wednesday morning, 1 to 2 inches, less than an inch as you get down towards the coast. Now, ice accumulations potentially up to ½ inch in some areas, especially down towards I-10. Here's your forecast through tomorrow. Again, it looks like the rain chances, or at least the wintry weather chances, should start to increase as the day progresses, and the winds will pick up as well. We're only expecting highs tomorrow in the low 30s, and we're going to be down into the 20s and teens for Wednesday and Thursday morning. Back up to 70, though, by this weekend.
Derek, thanks. Say hello tonight to our Facebook friend of the day, Rachel Johnson. Rachel lives in Mobile and loves to spend time with her beautiful family.
Well, thank you so much, Rachel, for being our friend and for liking Local 15 News. It is so easy to be our Facebook friend of the day, just like our page.